Hey ladies, happy Tuesday. Just popping in here for Lifestyle Tuesday. Just had a lot of women have been asking me about this whole quality man thing. How do I identify one? How do I know a man is a quality man, a good man? So I just wanted to pop in here and talk a little bit about that because I get this question a lot from these women, and this group, it seems like I get a lot of questions from here, and I feel like this is the group that I need to share this in. So if you're watching this, you're probably watching the replay. So yeah, I'm really glad you joined me and took the moment to follow up and watch this. And otherwise, I want to share this great information with you. I just want to give it another couple seconds to see if some people jump on live, because I love having you guys live with me. I love interacting. I love answering your questions. So anytime I can have some people live, that makes me super happy. So okay, so maybe let's jump in. I actually wrote myself some notes so that I wouldn't forget because I had some specific things I wanted to talk about. So let's talk about this. What is a quality man? Because it seems like this is a big topic. Because, I mean, of course, you can't say what is a good guy, what's a perfect guy, because for one, there's no such thing as perfect, and that we know that we're not perfect, so we can't expect a man to be perfect. But I always say there's somebody who's perfect for you. But when it comes to looking at certain qualities, everyone has their specific wants and needs. So we can't say, well, he has this career, he does this specific things, he acts this specific way. Like there's not some of those things. We can't say specifically, oh, well, he drives this kind of car, he has this kind of job, blah, 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 and that's why he's a quality man, because those are tangible things. So we can't use tangibles to distinguish quality men from not quality men. So how do we distinguish them then? So the number one thing I say is it's about characteristics. It's about their values. So you got to look to the values, and you can use those to assess when you meet somebody new, whether it's a quality man or a low quality man. So one of the first ones I say is he lifts you up instead of tearing you down. So a high quality man is going to do everything in his power to help you feel even better about yourself, to make sure that you're happy, to make sure that you feel great, that if you have a bad day, they're the ones there to pick you up and say, no, you're amazing, you're perfect, you're awesome, I love you. Whereas a poor quality man, they thrive off of women, you know what, being lower, being feeling less about themselves, being down, and they're actually going to tear you down. So if you've come home and you're feeling great, or you know what, I just landed a new client, they're going to be like, oh, don't get your hopes up, it's only one client. Or you come home and you're having a bad day, and they're going to, you know, knock you down a little bit more. And that's because low quality men, they need that validation. They need somebody else to be less than them, to feel good about themselves. They're going to tear down other people to feel better about themselves. And you've probably noticed this within other people in your life, even female friends, co-workers, clients, men you've dated in the past, siblings. My brother is horrendous for this. My brother has such low self-esteem and low self-worth that he gets his validation by tearing other people down. And unfortunately, for most of our life, I was the center of his attention when it came to these things. And I can tell you from experience, when somebody is tearing you down all the time, it just knocks the wind out of you. It takes this, it's disheartening. It just makes you feel shitty. So why would you allow somebody into your life in a romantic setting, in a love type situation, who's going to tear you down? Because they're just going to make you feel less about yourself, and then they're going to feel better, and it's just going to get worse. And men like these low quality men that tear you down, they're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until you feel so little about yourself that you don't think you can get better, that you're going to stay with them, that you think, you know, that there's nothing else out there. And that's what they want, because they need to feel needed. They need to feel big. And the problem is they can feel big in a way that helps you, in a way that is better for everybody. So strong, masculine, quality men feel big, they feel strong, they feel like they have this presence, like they can command a room, but they do it without tearing a woman down. They can actually build you up, and when they build you up, they build themselves up at the same time, and they feel absolutely freaking amazing about themselves. They can walk into a room with you on your arm, you looking absolutely gorgeous, amazing, successful, making good money, and they walk in there with you and go, yeah, she's with me. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have this amazing, sexy, smart, successful woman on my arm. And that makes them feel even better about themselves. Because I actually posted in a group the other day about how, successful women are looking for their Mr. Perfect. And everyone kept saying, oh, but you know what, she only wants men that make more than her. She only wants a man that's more successful than her, blah, blah, blah. And in some ways, yes, some women do want that. And you know what, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a choice. But a lot of women, we look for that good job. We look for that, they make more money than us. We look for those things because it's not our need, it's the man's need. So a lot of men are not comfortable dating a woman who makes more than them. They're a little insecure with that. So they say at first, yeah, this is great. They date a woman, but then these insecurities pop up and they're starting to think, well, she makes more than me. She's more successful than me. And if he's not strong and confident in his manhood and his masculinity, that's going to start beating on him, and that's going to start wearing, and that's going to wear on his mind, and that's going to affect your relationship. So that's when you're going to see him start tearing you down, because he needs to tear you down to feel better. Whereas a man who's, a quality man who's confident in himself and confident in his abilities, he's going to be okay if you make more than him. I know so many business women that have husbands, boyfriends, significant others, whatever it is, that make less than them, and some even significantly less than them, and their relationships are amazing. They are truly magical because that man is comfortable in his masculinity. That man is comfortable with who he is, and he is comfortable with pushing his women to be more successful, to be stronger. So when you're looking for a quality man, look for a man that is going to push you to be more successful. My man every day comes home and says, you know what did you do today? What amazing things did you do? What did you conquer? And every time I have a success, every time I make, get a new client, every time I do something amazing, he is the one there pushing me to do even more. Even if I surpass him in income, even if I am more successful than him, he is happy for me because it makes me happy. So find a man who's going to lift you up and not one who's going to tear you down. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to get going on these a little quicker. So makes your happiness a priority. So this ties into the first one. So this goes both ways. You want to see your man happy. You want to do things to make him happy and make him feel good. And it goes the exact same way. So a quality man is going to want to make your happiness a priority. So how does that look? So he's going to bring you home flowers. He's going to want to take you for dinner or make you a dinner, or take you away for a weekend, or even just surprise you, showing up at your house or showing up at home if you live together, and just do something special for you. Tell you he loves you all the time. He's going to do whatever it takes to make you happy. And that is the key, is when you're happy, and these quality men thrive off your happiness. So they want to see you happier. And the happier they see you, the happier they are, and the more fulfilled they are. Because quality men, masculine men, are protectors. They're providers. They don't want to see us hurt. When they see us hurt, they hurt. They want to do everything in their power to make us feel better. I admit I had a rough day this past weekend. I had some issues with my family and some other issues that came up, and I was feeling sad and down and low. And right away, my man popped in, and he's in there doing everything he could. He was joking. He was cooking me nice dinners. He was rubbing my feet, giving me back rubs. He was doing everything possible that he could think of to cheer me up, because seeing me down, seeing me sad, made him sad and made him feel like he wasn't doing his job, which is really, it's kind of in a way bad, but in the way it's good, because he loves me so much. He was willing to do anything to make me happy. And that shows me that he's a quality man. And any quality man will do those exact same things. He will be there to make you happy, to do whatever it takes, whether it's the little things, the big things, whatever it is, your happiness is his priority. And then the final, number 3, is all about he fulfills all of your needs. So a quality man is not afraid to be there for you. So he is, fulfilling your needs mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So he is okay and comfortable in his self to experience those. So if you are crying, if you're having a bad day and you're bawling your eyes out, he is comfortable emotionally to comfort you, to be there for you. He is emotionally available to tell you how he feels, to talk to you, to communicate with you. Same thing with the spirituality. If you're a very spiritual person like I am, they're very open to communicate with you about the back and forth. Me and my man talk all the time about my psychic gifts, about my empath abilities and his abilities. Like, he has abilities as well. And we are very open and we share those things and we talk openly, and he fulfills my needs and I fulfill his. And that's very important, because a quality man is going to want to fulfill all of your needs and all of those needs. And we have more than one. It's not just a need for sex. It's not just a need for emotional comfort. It's not just a need for somebody to be there for us or somebody to make us happy. It is all of our needs. So once we know what our needs are in each of those categories and in our life, it's finding that quality man that fulfills them. And a quality man is going to want to fulfill them. A quality man is going to want to do and have everything he can to make sure your needs are fulfilled. Me and my boyfriend were talking about this the other day, actually. They got on the sex talk at work, which was really funny because he works with a lot of what you would look at as masculine men. Like, they're oil field guys, they're tough, they're strong, they're big men. And somehow the topic of conversation of sex came up. And it ended up that these men truly didn't know if they were sexually pleasing their women. All of them were in relationships, and they were talking about sex toys and, taking time to please their women, because these men were so scared. My boyfriend brought up sex toys to please his woman, and they're like, oh my God, no, that's not allowed in our house. There's no sex toys in our house. There's none of that. Like, women. And my boyfriend asked them outright, well, are you sure your woman is being pleased then? Like, a woman takes more time to feel pleasure than a man does. Are you taking the time to please your woman? Are you taking the time to make sure she's sexually fulfilled? And these men got defensive on him. They were freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you're talking about this, and I can't believe you do that. And he told him, he said, you know what, when you phone home tonight, because they were away working, so when you phone home and talk to your woman tonight, ask her, is there toys in the house that I don't know about? Am I sexually fulfilling your needs? Because, like me and my boyfriend talked, if this is the way they act and they don't know, and they haven't talked to their woman and asked her, are you sexually fulfilled? I'm guessing she's probably not, and she's probably too nice to say anything, because as women, we're too nice to say, hey, like, I think it's great that you're getting off all the time and you're feeling amazing, but what the fuck about me? Like, what about me? When are you going to take care of me and make me feel good and fulfill my sexual needs? And as women, sometimes we forget to do that. We are too scared to tell a man about our needs. So just know that a quality man will want to know if he's fulfilling your needs. He will want to ask you. Maybe sexually it's a little nerve-wracking at first. Maybe they're not quite so open, so sometimes we have to break that barrier, or we have to be the ones to bring it up. But a quality man will be very open and receptive to us sharing our needs, for us sharing what it is we need in all aspects of our life to feel wanted, needed, committed, and happy. And a quality man will want to know what those are, and he's going to do everything in his power to make them happen. So that is what I have for you ladies today. I went a little bit longer than I planned, but I'm really hoping that this helped somebody out. Whether you're watching the replay, watching now, hopefully this has helped you and helped you understand the difference between a high quality man and a poor quality man. And it all comes down to what I call substance. And personality and the way that the man treats you. And those are ways of doing that. And there's lots of other ways of identifying these, but these to me are the core ideas. And all of us women deserve a high quality man. And there is enough high quality men in the world for us. It's just if you're not seeing them, it's because there's something going on mentally that's blocking you from seeing them. So know that just because you're not seeing these high quality men right now doesn't mean you can't. And they are out there. And if you're struggling and you want a high quality man and you're ready to do whatever it takes to find him, then reach out to me. Send me a private message, send me an email, whatever it is. I am here to support you. I absolutely love, love, love helping women find their soulmates, finding their perfect high quality man that matches all of their needs, because we all deserve that. We all deserve that perfect man for us. So if you are wanting help with this, if you are needing anything, then jump over onto my Facebook page, Jen Goodfriend, or I'd love to even have you in my group, the Soulmate Relationship Society, and you can find that at bit.soulmate with a capital S, relationship with a capital R, and then society with a capital S. And I'll enter it in the comments once this video is done. But I would love to have you join us. I do lots of free trainings, lots of free support. It's just an amazing group that I love to be in, and I love to have lots of fun. And I do lots of videos like this. So that's what I have for you ladies today. Hopefully you had some great takeaways. And as always, any questions, any comments, enter them in the replay, and I will make sure to come back and answer for you. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing, amazing Tuesday, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.